I found an unbeaten offer time in the Unbeaten AT plugin, which, according to the ID, has been unbeaten for around 1.5 years, and it's called Naya, which is kind of nice because it's almost a German word, built by Kyosul. It is a 2.5 minute long endurance mixed map where the current world record on is almost 2 seconds behind the offer time still. And I just quickly went over the map and it looked very, very interesting and fun to drive. So I thought we could check this one out and could try to beat this. And yeah, with that, we would help out the project a little bit. It's also been unbeaten for quite some time. So even Carl Jr. would be proud of me. So I would say, let's see what this map is about. And let's see if we have a chance at beating it. Let's go for a first run. The first run of the day in general. Wait, do we go up here? Oh. I think that was correct, actually. Yeah, I didn't play the game at all so far today. The only thing I did today was basically rendering and editing videos, because I am really farming the content out of these unbeaten AT sessions that I do. But I mean, you guys seem to... You guys seem to like the content, so why not? So I was rendering like 5 different videos, was doing thumbnails, all of that type of stuff. Was a long day. But now it's time for some actual gaming. Enough content farming. Now we're gonna farm the content live and also actually help out the project now again. Quarter pipe jump? W. Yeah, so this map has different elements. We kind of start off with some RPG driving. What? Oh. Okay, yeah, we start off with some RPG driving, basically. That's a backside, I think. The map starts off kind of wicked, then in the middle it's a bit normal, and then the end of the map, it looked like it is actually full speed. And I mean, I'm not the greatest full speed player, so that could be interesting, but yeah, we'll see. Where do I go? Scheiße, I fucked up my respawn. Nein, ach, kacke. Okay, wait. Yeah, the full speed might be a bit despair. We'll see how that's gonna go. I quickly skipped through the world record. I'm also gonna show it to you guys, don't worry. And I actually randomly skipped into it and I saw that the world record had 1 crash. Also at least 1. Maybe it had multiple. I don't think so though, because the run itself looked clean for the most part. But I saw there was like 1 touch. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna need a pretty nice run for this. But I think it's gonna be beatable. So we'll see. Oh shit. Also, we had Beric with the 5 gift subs. Thank you very much, Beric. I really appreciate it, man. Yeah, maybe this map also has a shortcut or so that we can find, or some tricks. I don't know. Wait, inside? Yeah, okay. We'll see. But yeah, Beric, thank you very much for the support. Appreciate it. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Then we have Moose. Is this the full speed part here already? No. Oh, maybe actually. I see reactor. Wait, where do we go? Up the ding? Ah, up the ding. Ah, okay. Didn't see that. Moose Moosington with the 2-month free sub. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate it. So. And I mean, full speed, no? I kinda learned to do full speed in camera 2, so it might be some camera 2 action here. Oh! Ach du Scheiße. Yeah, I didn't see that. Uiuiuiui. But yeah, as you can see, there is a full speed part. It would probably be pretty easy to beat for an Elcon. Like, Elcon would be the perfect candidate for a map like this. But, yeah, we cannot always rely on Elcon. You know, at some point you also need to be... Oh, there's even some Bob. At some point we need to stand on our own feet. I cannot always lick Elcon's feet. We always sometimes have to stand on our own feet as well. And walk ourselves. Cannot always require Elcon to beat maps. What the fuck? Where do we go? Oh, that's the finish. Okay, that is the finish. There we go. Alright, yeah, that is the map we're dealing with. Quite some fun elements. Quite some possibilities to gain time. At least, I think so. So yeah, gonna be a juicy ride here. But first of all, we have Yuki Tanaka with a raid with 3 billion people. Thank you very much. Hope you had a good stream. And hello, everyone. And then also Explosion Time with a brand new Prime sub. Thank you very much. And Trending 25 also with 100 bits. Appreciate it. So, I would say let's do like 1 more run at least. And then we are gonna try to maybe scout the map a little bit. Because, yeah, going in Cam 7 over these sometimes makes you find some tricks already. So, but it looks like a fun map to me. So, I think this could be fun to grind. It's definitely not a brain rot map, you know? We could also play a 3-second infraliminal type of map, but I think this is a bit more entertaining for all of us. Isn't it? So, yeah, I don't think we can do anything here, to be honest. And here, maybe, oh, yeah, okay. You wanna have good speed here, I think. Like, a good gear, at least. I mean, the speed doesn't matter, because you lose it either way, but the gear needs to be good. So I also hope I'm not sniping the map away from anyone. I mean, I don't know, maybe some of the others in the records are still actively playing this map. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. They didn't beat it yet, so maybe they're also going to be happy when I beat it. Who knows? Okay, I think... yeah, this is kind of... yeah, midpoint is definitely the easiest. I think the full speed will definitely be tricky for me. Because, yeah, full speed. Oh, what the fuck, okay. That's a bit weird to drive. Oh, we'll see. Definitely, first of all, have to remember everything here. Luckily, the map barely has any scenery. Which basically means that I can mostly just see where I have to drive. I don't really have to remember that much. But still, a couple parts I definitely need to learn. Otherwise, it's gonna be a bit bad. I think it was actually this no-break part where the current world record had a small oopsie. If we find any trick, by the way, in the full speed section, we would gain a shit ton of time. Like, any way to gain more speed, maybe skip a reset or something like this. You know how crazy of a time gain it would be? So we definitely have to scout. Would make our life a lot easier. But if not, we just go for the normal lines. I mean, I'm also somewhat okay at normal driving usually. So that should also be not too big of a problem. But the easier, the better. In this case. Because the more time we have to beat other maps, potentially. I mean, the full speed section kind of just works. I don't know. Ah, yeah, here I have to go to the middle or something. Okay, well, that's already not too bad. A 242. But yeah, 5 seconds to go by almost pure pace. That's kind of crazy. And Babayama with the 8-month free sub. Thank you very much. Also, Babayama, I saw your DM. I need to check it out again after after the stream. I'm sorry for the donor wall. Okay, it also looks like this... like, I don't know why... it looks like this was actually a multi-lap map or something for like I don't know, some sort of multi-lap competition. But it's basically, we basically play only one lap. Naja, anyway, it doesn't really matter. Let's see if we can scout anything. There is a reactor here. A reactor up. But yeah, I mean, there is a reset and there is no way to get around the reset. So I don't think we can do anything here. Here we do have different ramps, but this is basically just for the respawn. So yeah, it doesn't really matter. And this point was a bit weird. But we have the checkpoint up there. We have a checkpoint down there. I do not really see what we could possibly do here, to be honest. No cut in sight. Then here we have the U-turn. Where you go? Down here. Which is interesting. In theory, we could cut by going backwards and then through the hole. Nee, wait, where we go? Ah, no, we go down here. Ah. Down here and then into this bowl. Yeah, I mean... no, there's a wall here. Nothing we can do here, I think. We have an engine off here, which is also not skippable. Checkpoint here. Then we are going here. Full left turn. Where's the next checkpoint? All the way there. Yeah, but this is all blocked off. It sadly looks like the map is cut-proven quite nicely, to be honest. I mean... I don't know if it's possible to overwall this. I mean, looking at the angle, no. Like, if the wall was straight, then it would be possible. But like this... yeah, I don't know. Don't think that's viable. And then we also just have to get the cruise control. And we also have to get the freaking reset. Disgusting. No cuts possible. What is this? Map's not cuttable. And here, this is just scenery. Okay, so we just have to follow the normal route. I feel like it's gonna be mostly about the full speed part, and I don't know what I think about that. That could be a bit of an issue, to be honest. I don't see any single trick possible. I mean, here you could, in theory, skip the things, the engine off, either by going to the right or by getting reactor up, but I mean, we could try it out if that gives us more speed, but I just doubt it, to be honest. But any bit more speed into the full speed could help a lot. There is definitely no way of skipping the reset. Yeah, the mapper sadly knows what he's doing. I don't like that. I'd rather have my clueless mappers that just plays shortcuts left, right, and center. Yeah, here, this part I need to watch out. Here I always had to oversteer like crazy. Yeah, also this is not cuttable. Yikes. Yeah, I think, guys, this is gonna be some full-on pace abusing. Literally just clean driving. Nothing else needed. Nothing else possible. Unless there's, of course, a giga big reroute. But yeah, I'm not even gonna bother looking for that. This reset is pretty interesting. The way this is placed, we wanna go into it as late as possible. That's definitely a small thing. In theory, there is no checkpoint through this entire part here. Like, the next checkpoint that we get is basically this one. But yeah, I mean, how else should we go here? Then we have the looping and then the finish. I mean, where's the finish? Ah, there is a checkpoint here. Goddamn. Otherwise, we could have maybe cut from the last looping. We could have cut down there. That would have been a juicy cut, guys. That would have been a juicy cut. But yeah, not with that checkpoint down there. Yeah, I think we just have to drive clean. We can watch the world record, of course. But yeah, I quickly flew over it already earlier. And there's not really anything going on. I think we're going to drive a bit more. And then we're going to compare at some point to see where we lose speed or time or both. But let's first of all have something that is worth it to compare against. Which shouldn't take too long. Most of the map is just clean and simple driving. This jump here can gain a lot, actually, if we keep a lot of speed, I think. Not that it matters too much, because we basically lose all of our speed here, but still interesting. Okay, we can jump pretty direct here. I don't think you can be too slow for this. That's kind of interesting. So, zoop. Oh, okay, you don't want to steer this early here. That was hella bad. We definitely want a nice angle into this. The way I'm doing it is rather semi-optimal, I would say. Especially having no speed here is, like, bad, I think. Yeah, there is a couple of respawn points. That's true. I don't know if any of those are faster. Like, you know, they are meant to be taken when you have to respawn. But this wouldn't be the first map where... Okay, I don't get up the hill there. I steer left. I steer full left. My car isn't doing anything. That's great. This would also be a Carl Jr. map, to be honest. This would be one Carl could go for. Ah, scheiße. Okay, gotta watch out for that edge there. Good speed into the cruise. And this here is a slide, right? Yeah, I think for NASCAR you have to release too much. This here is of course NASCAR because yeah, we have no brake. And the speed here, I think this is actually what the world record had bad. And the world record, because of that, probably had bad speed into the thing. Into the full speed. And that's like the worst possible mistake. Holy speed sliding, guys. Yeah, this here is important. Oh my god, I'm not... Okay, I need to go... Wait, stop. I need to go higher in this thing and then dive earlier down so that I even get around here. That's, like, important. Okay, but how much do I need to gain? 5 seconds, right? Yeah, 5.1 beepers. That is quite something, guys. Well, but this one is unbeaten for a reason. If it was easy, some random Alexander would have gotten it already. Yeah, I don't think this reactor is any useful, to be honest. Not if it gets reset right after. But I definitely rather play these kind of maps than the 3-second infraliminal maps. That's for sure, guys. That's for sure. Okay, the quarter pipe jump is very blind. I do not see where I have to go. I don't even know if I wanna hit the wall at the top. It's kinda yuck. Maybe it's actually better to just slow down. I don't know. Okay, this turret can be full speeded, but it's kind of awkward. And now, way better line here. Yeah, better line here. And now I will have a better entry. And I will have way more speed here in general. Early road grip, jump all the way up. Yeah. Then probably a dirt outside here, and we can probably keep the gear. Yo. Okay, that's a small time gain. Then yeah, I don't know with this part. Like, I full steer left, and my car is not climbing up the hill. Oh, now it did. Yeah, wow. But I had no speed into the cruise control. Ay. And here we have the small tech section. That's like the most PF tech ever. More or less. That's 3 out of 5 seconds already, guys. Drifteroni. Then here. This is the most important part of the map, low-key. Yeah, great. And I, of course, fail it. I'm gonna snap. Your mom. I love blind NASCAR turns. Okay, at this part, I just have to risk. Like, any bit of speed there, I keep into the full speed part. I really just wanna YOLO it like crazy. Look at this, plus 34. I think I legit can get it with this run. We're gonna do a copium timer, of course. Okay, never mind, I lost a lot again. But I had this one full speed part, still bad as fuck. You know this one. High up. Okay, I didn't really get any speed slides, which is, of course, not so great. But look at this, plus 27. And here a bit lower than before, yo. Oh no. Okay, let me respawn this. What the hell is this wallride exit? Okay, I need to be full inside there. Kinda disgusting to drive, I'm not gonna lie. What kind of cameras am I even in? Yo, nice bobsleigh entry. Okay, a bobsleigh entry at this speed is challenging to say the least. Also this, like, I said, the full speed part is definitely kind of the hardest to get good. Which is definitely not so great, but whatever. And then I need to be in the middle here, I think. Yo, like this. Okay. And this would be too slow by 0.3. Okay. Well, you see, we need a clean run. Not like insanely clean, but I mean it's 2.5 minutes of driving. No mistake allowed. I mean I just respawned like how many times? I don't even want to know, I think. We could also jump far here. I don't know if that's any better. Ah, fuck. Yeah, that's kind of. I don't know if the slowing down is any better, to be honest. Didn't feel like it. Okay, I can definitely not keep gear 4 through the castle here. Okay. Hello, my first time here. Damn. Welcome. Okay, I can definitely not push too much. Yeah, we will get this. I am relatively semi-sure. The question is just how long will it take? I need to stop jumping too far right. Is the stream mirrored or something? Hmm? So because I said the wrong direction? Yeah, guys. I'm having a small left-right weakness sometimes. Yeah, I need to press the brake there. It's not just jump into a slide. It's an actual drift. I have no idea if I want to hit my roof there. Also, if I want to hit the roof with my car. But I think you want to, even though it's not plastic. Dude, this kind of castle dirt is so awkward to drive. But also just because I'm not used to it, really. And here we could actually also jump direct. Wouldn't even have to take this transition. Not sure if that would be any better, but technically it's an option. Definitely a small drift cancel here. Boy, that was a lot better than what I had before. That alone would be the 0.3 time gain that I needed on my previous coping timer. So, now the infamous no brake, guys. Having to release into a full speed part. I wonder how good that is. It's okay, guys. We can still get it, to be honest. It might be the run already. If I'm the full speed goat. Yeah, I'm definitely not the full speed goat looking at those skid marks. Oh, wait, that was kind of sick. Nein, don't tell me I gotta slow down. But now the harder part. Oh, wait. Whoa, yo. Wait, I'm easily on the run. What the fuck? Wait, log in. Whoa. No. Wait, do I have it? Yeah, hello, guys. Easy. Okay, I got it in 21 minutes. That's crazy. What the hell? Okay, that was actually free, to be honest. That was an actual freebie. I don't know where the time gain came from, but I think I literally just had a clean speed slide in this one part where I always had it bad, and that's about it. Okay, PF, 1 year old, unbeaten, PF for Nico from Dresden.